Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I'm going to go through every stage of progression you're going to want to go for in Hypixel Skyblock. Now, this is basically going to go through every single smart purchase you want to make. Each stage of Hypixel Skyblock you'll have to go through, and I'll guide you through the whole process from start to finish. So, let's get straight into it. Now, currently I do have a God Pot active, so I do probably seem very fast and very jumpy, but you can get to this point yourself by following this guide. So, first up, the first stage is going to be an undead sword and some growth 1 armor. Now, a cool trick you can do is get 2 sets of this growth 1 armor, combine it over here, and you have growth 2 armor, which is slightly better. It will cost you slightly more coins. It's probably maybe not worth it, I'm not exactly sure. But the undead sword, decent early game sword, and it'll take you through the deep caverns probably. I'd say get Smite 5 on it maybe, and also get like some basic books, maybe First Strike or I'm trying to think, enchantments. So get some sharpness, or not sharp. I'll go for Smite. But get like critical, as much stuff as you can basically, and reforge it as well. And you'll probably get enough to at least one shot every mob in the deep caverns, except maybe like pigmen and creepers, because they don't, or maybe creepers, but they don't have the same sort of. They're not undead mobs is the thing. So yeah, I just found that very so nice. Right, so that's basically the first one you're gonna want to go for. That's the easiest one to accomplish, but the second one is obviously once you sort of get yourself developed, complete the early game sort of, and unlock yourself the bazaar. You'll want to place down a bunch of minions obviously and get all the stuff set up, but what I would suggest doing is obviously saving up for 130k. Now, this has become slightly more difficult recently because I think foraging is still currently broken, so you can't actually do it properly, which is really annoying. So you can't do the haste 3 golden axe efficiency 5 trick because it is currently broken, I believe, thanks to the new mining update. So yeah. But what I would definitely suggest, if you do manage to get yourself 130k, is go straight over to here. You're going to need to have been to the Jerry Island once and got Ice Collection, because you cannot do this without that. You basically need one of these, and this is an Ice Collection. So yeah, you need to unlock it by putting a fish in here, and then getting your fish hat and just going like this in front of him. And that should be good enough to get yourself a Raider's Axe. Now, that's 130k, which is going to be difficult for you to get, but I have multiple videos on how to get that 130k, so definitely go look at those if you need help on that. But progressing from a Raider's Axe, now, this will probably carry you all the way to Combat 12. You might already have that by the time you get to the Raider's Axe, but then you're going to go ahead and go to the end. So with that Raider's Axe, you probably won't be able to do too much damage, but you'll be able to do like, not very much, I don't know, a decent amount. Currently my crit damage is probably pretty high. I have my talisman spam, because I was doing some stuff on stream earlier. If you don't want to check out my streams, it's twitch.tv/convictedalarm123. I've been streaming quite a lot recently, so definitely go check those out. Yeah. To start one-shotting these guys, you're going to need obviously much better enchants on your Raider's Axe. Is a very big importance. Sharpness 5, critical 5, even 6 maybe on some of these. Probably not. Tier 6 enchants are expensive. Try and get like every enchant, and even probably don't want to hot potato book it. It's probably not worth doing. You need like First Strike 4, stuff like that. Giant Killer, Ender Slayer is very important. But yeah, once you get that, if you still can't one-shot them, you're going to have to go for talismans and also Ender Armor. Now, this is the first armor set I'm going to mention properly, because obviously there isn't too many early game armor sets. This one's going to cost you not too much, but it's a decent amount early game. Ender Armor, so yeah, Ender Helmet is 90,000 coins, so it's around 100k-ish. Per piece, let's say, on average, so 400k. That's gone up quite a lot. You probably get it cheaper on bid. I mean, I've managed to get some deals on them by just bidding up when they have a decent amount of long left on them. And yeah, that should get you enough damage to one shot at least the first level Enderman. And you can just keep working on your minions and getting all of this stuff going. Maybe get some super compactors just from grinding stuff. The Razor's Axe will get you a decent amount of money actually, but just by killing the Enderman. And that should allow you to get yourself somewhere. Like, if you just keep progressing from there, get talismans, get everything, you should be able to get, I'd say Raider's Axe probably caps out around 6,000 to 9,000 somewhere. I don't think you can one-shot Zealots with it, I'm not exactly sure. Unless you probably you need a really high foraging. So basically how the Raider's Axe works, I don't know if I have one on me, but basically it will give you more damage and strength. Yeah, here we have one. It will give you more damage and strength per kills and also per foraging collection. So I have 90 damage and 150 strength on that, which still, let me check how much damage does this do. Bear in mind this isn't with very good armor for damage, but just hit this guy, I can't see that. 15,000, so that's mainly because of my talismans, but yeah, that probably won't be what it is for you, especially because you won't have this kind of armor. This actually doesn't give me any crit damage, so it's probably not that much, and I've also got a crit 4 pot thanks to the god potion. So yeah, you'll basically hopefully be able to get yourself a decent amount of coins and just keep on building on your coin balance. If you've afforded 400k for Ender armor or just got it from the Enderman, it does drop from Enderman by the way. You should, with an Enderman pet as well, maybe, that would be useful. You should be able to make your way up towards 1 million, maybe 2 million in coins. Now, at this point, you want to buy an aspect of the end. That's like 100k, not very much, 200k, which you can definitely afford. But then the big expense is going to be strong dragon armor. Now, this is going to be probably your biggest expense yet, because it's like 2 million in total at least to buy a full set of dragon armor, or strong dragon armor at least. You want to get this all on, let's see, strong drag. So you want to get this all on fierce, definitely. Lowest price, so we've got 559k for the chest plate, 560, yeah, slightly over 2 million coins for the full set. So yeah, getting that all on fierce. I have one right here, I think. Yeah, getting all of this on fierce, and I have one on Titanic for some reason. But that will give you a ton of damage with the aspect of the end, because it gives plus 75 damage on the aspect of the end, which is awesome. And that will do you very nicely, I think. That should get you to one-hit Zealots. If not, make sure you work on your talismans. If you see, my talisman bag is currently full, but I just got this cool Hurtful Campfire God badge, which is legendary. That you probably won't be able to get that for a long time, but you can get a bunch of these good talismans. I recommend these 2 day crystals. They're quite easy to get. That's very expensive, but yeah, get a bunch of these talismans, and once you can do that, you should be able to one-hit Zealots. Now, thanks to that, you can go one of 2 ways. Now, this is the bit of the difficult part, because I haven't got too much further than this. Obviously, I've got a lot of coins, but I have nothing really to spend it on. You can go down here and start grinding Zealots. Now, I'm just going to go for strong dragon armor, because I have my god potion on, so I think I should just be able to run around with decent speed, even with strong on. So this should be nice and easy to farm some Zealots. I might actually do some Zealot farming, but basically I'm going to run around with my aspect of the dragons currently, but you probably still have an aspect of the end. Actually, with strong, can I one-hit Zealots is the question. Probably. This lobby is quite contested, but can I still one-hit Zealots? Yes, 41,000 damage. Yeah, it's not even hard. I need to get my pet out. So you'll probably have an Enderman pet at this point. Probably won't be epic like mine, but that gives us a decent amount of damage. That could actually give... What pet was I using before? I'm not exactly sure. But that didn't give us too much damage. 35k damage on that at the end is ridiculous, though. That's with crit 4, though, remember. Yeah, it's a decent amount of damage, honestly. Aspect of the end, you probably get around 12,000, 15,000, somewhere between those 2 numbers, with just this setup like this. Have it all on fierce, and you'll get a decent amount. And if you grind this for long enough, you'll get some summoning eyes. Now I need to I have actually got Lunar Client, so I should turn on my Zealot counter, Skyblock. So yeah, I've got 38 Zealots currently. I think is the yeah. So I've killed 38 Zealots, and I think you need around 160, 180 somewhere to get a Zealot. Probably maybe even more. It's something like that. I can't exactly remember. let's just kill this guy. I need to get rid of that Titanic strong helmet. Is not a very good idea because I've already got enough health. Also, I would recommend farming fairy souls as well while you're doing this, but that is basically how you're going to make more money and hopefully, obviously, get yourself aspects of the dragons and make progress from there. Now, this is where I don't really know what to do next. Obviously, you can go for superior, but I don't think it's very good in terms of value, but there really isn't anything else to go for. Now, next, it's going to... I don't want to do it, but this is where I kind of have reached the limit because I don't want to do dungeons. But the next sort of stage is going to be Shadow Assassin. Now, you may not be able to get this mainly because of your Catacombs level and Catacombs floor completion. Now, this is annoying. Getting floor 5, you might be able to get a carry, but I did get scammed doing that, so I would not recommend it. Yeah, this is the difficult part because I'm not good at dungeons, so I can't really advise you too much on here. But yeah, Shadow Assassin and Livid Dagger are the next configuration. This guy shows it perfectly. Zombie Knight chestplate as well, but that will require you to have a decently high Catacombs level, which I have not been able to achieve really yet. And yeah, it's going to be difficult. But if you already have floor 5 completion, definitely go for a Shadow Assassin chestplate, and that is basically where you're going to want to leave it. There is obviously Necron, but that's like floor 7. I don't remember exactly which one it is. And then there's also Storm Armor as well, which is the mage set, I believe. So yeah, dungeons is annoying, but that is the end game these days. So if you do want to go for that, be my guest. I personally have not gone past the Aspects of the Dragons, which I think is still my best weapon, honestly. Aspects of the Dragons, 245 damage with Hot Potato Books. It's pretty decent. Yeah, that's basically every step of the way to almost completing Hypixel Skyblock. Now, I really want this to change because there needs to be more stuff in the end game. Because shouldn't just have to play dungeons to get high end gear, and it's a bit annoying because this dungeons gear isn't great outside of dungeons. Like, it's still better than most things, but if you look, it gives you a base 292 health, 112 defense, which is very good, but still, like, honestly, it's not great. Like, it's still very good. But yeah, that is basically every tip I can give you for each stage of progression. And I hope you did enjoy. So if you did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe, and turn notifications to see more. But that's going to do it for today. So goodbye.